explain and share his wisdom with our Dhamma friends about the Kathina. When you conduct Kathina Puja, when you join with Kathina Puja, how you get the benefit of it. And on behalf of our monastic community, respectfully, I would like to invite Bhante Silananda to conduct this Dhamma sermon. Our friends, those who are from joining online, please stay with us. Our friends here in person, please join us. Everyone say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Chitte gahapati arakhite kaya kammampi arakhitang hoti kammang arakhit mano kammang arakhitang hoti. Venerable Mahasangha, friends in the Dhamma, I am glad to be here with you today to participate in this wonderful meritorious deed in this year. Minnesota Buddhist Vihara, from its conception, from its inception, day by day, with the support, with the able guidance of Venerable Vitiyala Sivali Nayaka Thera and your Podihamudru Bhante Kirti, day by day we can see something new. When I came here this year, after 2 years, I see a huge pagoda here behind you. Before I talk about Kathina, I would like to explain a little bit about the meaning of this huge pagoda. Those who do not know what it is, sometimes might think that it is a heap of cement, bricks and all this stuff. No, it's a wonderful thing. There is the philosophy of the Buddha. The Buddha's teaching is there. It represents the whole teaching. You see, when you see this pagoda, the stupa, there's the base, foundation. The foundation of the pagoda is just like our foundation of the Dhamma. Foundation of the Buddhist, not necessarily even Buddhist, cultured people, civilized people should have a good foundation in life. That is confidence. So the foundation of the pagoda represents confidence, trust. We have confidence in the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha. We trust the triple gem. That is what is called the foundation. So the foundation of this pagoda represent confidence or trust. Then you can see there are 3 circles. These 3 circles represent the triple gem. Thereafter you see the trunk of the pagoda, which represent the whole teaching of the Buddha. 84,000 teachings of the Buddha. Thereafter you can see 4 Bodhi leaves, which represent the 4 sublime abodes: Metta, karuna, mudita and upekha. Then you can see a square shaped area. The square shaped area is the four noble truths, four facets of truth in the world. You know, the Buddha taught us unsatisfactoriness, the cause of unsatisfactoriness, the cessation of unsatisfactoriness, and the path leading to the cessation of unsatisfactoriness. That is what it represents, the square shaped area. Afterwards, you can see the 8 different circles. These 8 represent the 8 noble eightfold path. Finally, the pinnacle is the Nibbana, the highest goal of the teaching of the Buddha. That is what represent this pagoda here. So it is not sheer cement, sand, bricks, but it is the teaching of the Buddha. That is what we have to understand clearly, and once it is ready, we can respect the Buddha's teaching. So you all got this wonderful opportunity at your temple. Now let's understand this wonderful meritorious deed done by all of you, all of us today, which is called Kathina ceremony. Kathina means difficult to do, hard to do. It is not that easy to perform this meritorious deed, Kathina ceremony, which can be performed only once a year. Only once a year, one particular temple or monastery. Now after this, next week, next month, you cannot do it again. Only next year, the same time, we can do this. If all things are well connected, all necessary things are accomplished, then we can do Kathina next year also. So this Kathina simply means durability, indestructibility, imperishability, imperturbability. It is the great thing, indestructible. It is defined as Pathavi riva na jatu kampate na chalati meru rivati vayuna vajira miva na bhijjate ganang tamidamato katinanti uchchati. Pathavi riva na jatu kampate. Suppose a person wants to shake this earth, he comes with a tool and start to shake the earth. No, nobody can shake this earth. Just like that, the result of Kathina cannot be shaken, cannot be destroyed easily. Pathavi riva na jatu kampate na chalati meru rivati vayuna. Meru is the huge mountain. Meru is the huge mountain. Mahameru, it is called Mahameru, the great Meru. The great Meru is not shaken by the wind. However fast, it is impossible to shake the Meru, the mountain. Just like that, the merit that you gain through this meritorious deed cannot be shaken. Na chalati meru rivati vayuna vajira miva na bhijjate ganang. Vajra is diamond. You know, when you want to cut this glasses, you use very tiny piece of diamond. Suppose there is a big, huge diamond block can be destroy it. It is indestructible. It is impossible to destroy it. Just like that, the merit that you gain through this meritorious deed is indestructible. Tamidamato Kathinanti Uchati. That is why it is said Kathina. Friends, this ceremony, this Kathina offering is recommended by the Buddha himself. Not only this Buddha, all Buddhas recommended this, and all Buddhas participated in this simple ceremony, this Kathina ceremony, because it is necessary for the proper existence, proper persistence of this sasana, the teachings of the Buddha. Buddha recommended this because Buddha clearly understood that it is necessary for the better existence, for the betterment of the sasana. You know, there are 5 horrendous, horrific karma: hellish karma, heinous karma. They are matricide, fratricide, killing Arahant, shedding blood of the Buddha, and making schism. These 5 are called hellish karma. Very bad, horrific karma. If somebody has done this, it's so sad. His destination is very poor. His destination is directly in hell. There are great 8 hells. According to Buddhism, there are hells, not only one hell, but there are many hells. One who has done such bad, very horrific karma will end up in such hells. Except those 5 horrific hellish karma, whatever the karma you have done throughout the life, through this Kathina, this merit, with this result, you can shake such unwholesome deed. Unwholesome results can be shaken, trembled, reduced, and destroyed by the merit of Kathina. You see, that means you can destroy such bad karma done, because it is such a wonderful, marvelous, meritorious deed that you gained today. You did, all of you joined this wonderful, meritorious deed, and you all acquire a great deal of merit. This, as we all know, the Buddha attained full enlightenment on the full moon day of May. Now it is known as Vaisakha Day. After his attainment of enlightenment, the Buddha delivered his first sermon on the full moon day of July. Then there were 5 disciples. The Buddha delivered his first sermon to the 5 disciples. After his first sermon, the 5 disciples were they could not attain enlightenment. Thereafter, the Buddha delivered his second discourse, which is called the characteristic of non-self. After listening to this sutta, this discourse, they all became Arahants. By that time, in the whole world, there were only 6 Arahants, including the Buddha. Then the Buddha suggested them to observe 3 months retreat, like what the monks today observe the retreat from July to September, October. The Buddha, together with the 5 disciples, observed 3 months retreat and remained the same place at Varanasi, Isipatana in India. Then after this 3 months, the Buddha addressed the 60 monks. By that time, you see, within 3 months, there were 60 arahants in the world. They all became arahants. They all became enlightened ones within the 3 months during the Vassana retreat. Then the Buddha addressed them and instructed them to go different places, go to different directions. 60 different directions. They all were dispatched. They all went to different places in order to disseminate the real word of the Buddha, the technique of meditation, which is vipassana. They all went to taught the Dhamma. As the Buddha instructed them to teach, day and night, whether it is sunny or rainy, they did not care. They all wanted to spread the word of the Buddha. As such, they were walking here and there, even during the rains. Now, during the rains, you know, there are little creatures like termites, ants. They come out from the earth. Then, as the monks are walking here and there, they started to trample. Unintentionally, they trample these little creatures. Not only the little creatures, even the sprouts. They destroy these little sprouts. Having seen this, the heretical teachers, they are followers, non-Buddhist followers, they started to criticize the monks of the Buddha. They asked, how come these disciples of the Buddha, even during the rains, they do not remain one place. Even these animals, you know, even animals, they come and they remain, they stay one place during the rains. They don't go out. But they criticized and say that these monks, the Buddha's disciples, even in the rains, they do not remain one place. They go here and there, destroying these little plants, sprouts, and little creatures. As they started to criticize, the Buddha imposed the rule. The Buddha said, Anujanami bhikkhave vassane vassang upagantum. Monks, I allowed you to observe 3 months retreat during the rains and stay one place, practice more and more. That is how the monks got the opportunity to observe 3 months retreat. Friends, it is because of that tradition, it is because of the teaching of the Buddha's rule, that all Theravada monks, wherever they live in the world, they observe 3 months retreat in their temples during this time. They observe retreat, and then from July to October, they observe 3 months retreat, and after October full moon day, then the Buddha gave them a chance to receive a robe called Kathina robe. One at a time, a group of monks, 30 monks, they observe 3 months retreat in a certain place, at the end of the 3 months, they wanted to come and see the Buddha. When they came to see the Buddha, on the way they all were caught in rain, heavy rain. Their robes all got wet, drenched in water. They came to see the Buddha, the wet puppies. When they came to see the Buddha, as the Buddha is so compassionate, the compassionated, great, with his great compassion, as the compassionated Buddha thought that it would be nice if the monks have an extra robe. If they had an extra robe, they could get this and they could change their robe. So on that occasion, the Buddha decided and allowed the monks to receive an extra robe called Kathina robe. Buddha said, Anujanami bhikkhave vassang uttanam bhikkhunam katinang attharitung. That is how the Buddha proclaimed and imposed the rule to observe, to receive a Kathina robe. Kathina, in the early days, the term Kathina was used to frame. In the time of the Buddha, the monks had to stitch their robe by themselves to sew their robes. In order to stitch their robes, they make a frame, a square-shaped frame, and the cloth was tied to the square-shaped frame. Then they got the chance to stitch the robe. So that frame was called Kathina early days. Thereafter, the word is used to show that the difficulty, durability, and indestructibility. In such a way, the monks got this wonderful chance to receive a robe called Kathina robe. When the Buddha imposed the rule, the monks observed Kathina, but they had no proper places to stay. They observed 3 months retreat in the space, in like open air, open spaces. They had no proper places to remain during the 3 months. Then the different persons, once a millionaire of Varanasi, he built 60 kutis, 60 different cells for monks, and offered for the Sangha to observe 3 months retreat. In such a way, day by day, they got the facilities to observe 3 months retreat in different places. As the monks get this opportunity, the people wanted to help the monks. You know, from the beginning of this sasana, our people, right understanding people, you know, the Buddhism is for the wise people. Buddha very clearly said, this teaching is for the wise, for those who have right understanding. Right understanding is the first thing in the teaching of the Buddha. Without right understanding, you cannot think correctly, properly. That is what is called right thought. In order to come to right thought, you have to have right understanding. With right understanding, you know what is good and bad, what is wholesome and unwholesome, what is proper and improper. In such a way, you can think correctly. When you think correctly, properly, you think that it is not nice to hoard things, keep things, attach to things as mine, me, myself. With that you think that it is better give, practice generosity. Then you know that it is better we practice metta, loving friendliness. It is a wonderful thought, wonderful practice that we extend metta to all beings in the world. Then you refrain from cruelty, such good thoughts. In such a way, we come to understand the Dhamma. So, when we think of this, we can understand and practice properly. The Buddha taught us to get this chance and practice more and more. In return, the people, our devotees, they supported us. So not only the monks, the laypersons also got a wonderful opportunity to perform more and more meritorious deeds throughout these 3 months. That is how, in reciprocate, we all got this wonderful opportunity to perform meritorious deeds, different types of meritorious deeds throughout the 3 months. Friends, as you know, this meritorious deed is a very peculiar, very special, very special one. This is a special one. The specialty here is that when you do other meritorious deed, you are the receiver. You are the receiver, recipient. Simply you as the giver, you get the merit. But in this case, not only the giver, the recipient, giver and the recipient both are the beneficiaries. As a person, you offered this robe. When you offered this Kathina robe, the monks themselves get a chance. They themselves get 5 different benefits. So you are, by offering, you gain benefits. By receiving, the monks also get benefits. Benefits are quite not benefits, they are privileges. The monks get 5 different privileges. What are the 5 different privileges? The Buddha said, Anamantacharu. The first one is, in the temples, in the monasteries, it is the custom, it is our tradition that whenever we want to go out, we have to ask the permission from the head monk of the center. But as the privilege of the Kathina, the monk who receives that robe has a chance, has a privilege to go out if he so desire. If he so desire, he can go without informing, without the permission of the head or any other. Where he wants to, he can go without informing. That is one privilege. As the second one, the monks, those who have determined to stay with 3 robes, the monks have to stay with 3 robes at night. The 3 robes, these are the 3 robes: inner robe, outer robe, and this cloak. These are called 3 robes. All the 3 robes should be nearby, should be there on the bed at night. But the monk who get this robe get a privilege to even stay with 2 robes, not necessarily 3 robes. That is what is called asamadana chara. That is the second privilege. The third privilege that the monk who received this gain is Gana Bhojana. Gana Bhojana is a group eating. The monks can go to different places for dana. As the people invite the monks, they go to different places to take their dana, take their meal. But the monk who got this robe has the privilege even to instruct the person, even to inform the persons to arrange dana for a group meal. Say for instance, the one who wants the one who received this robe can ask a particular person to arrange lunch dana for the sangha. It is another privilege. And then the fourth privilege is whatever the gift gained today, whatever the gift you offered today to the monastery, the monk who received this robe has a privilege to get whatever he desires, whatever the gift that he wants. The last one is all the gift offered today to the temple, to the monastery, if he so desires, he can possess this all. He can take them all as his own things. But it is not a good thing. Possessing attachment leads to samsara. You are going throughout the samsara because of attachment. Friends, it is to be understood very clearly. Attachment is the cause to go in samsara, roaming in samsara. So we should not do such thing. We should not cling to anything in the world. The Buddha said there is nothing to cling to in the world. Nacha kinchi loke upadhyati. So that is how the monks get some privileges, 5 privileges for 5 months. So the privileges are valid only until the end of February next year. These 5 privileges are valid. So that is what we as monks we can gain such privileges. Let's understand a little bit about what you gain as the results. What the laypersons, what are the benefits of a layperson? The benefit that you gain are explained in a certain story. In the time of the Buddha, there was a monk named Nagita. One day the Buddha asked Venerable Ananda to invite 500 arahants to a certain pond, to the bank of a pond, a lake, where they all sat together. While they were sitting, the Buddha addressed them and said, "Monks, if any one of you want to say anything about your previous lives," as they all were arahants, they had the power to recollect their previous lives. The Buddha asked them to talk about something done in your previous life. Where all the monks kept silent, but one monk named Nagita, he stood up and said, "Bhante, I have something to say about my life, previous life. Bhante, in my previous life, 91 years before, I gave a Kathina dana, Bhante. I offered a Kathina robe. It is because of the result of that Kathina robe, for the last 30 eons, I was not born in hells. I was not born in woeful state. For the last, I was born in the heavens. I was born 18 times. I became a universal monarch because of the results of this offering. Wherever I was born, yatta yattupa pajjami, wherever I was born, labitva sabba sampadang, I gained all whatever I needed. I gained because of the results of Kathina, offering Kathina. Purisanang uttamo homi. I became a supreme person, a great person, great human, because of the results of Kathina. Friends, in this manner, we all can get wonderful meritorious deed because of this Kathina. It is because of the conglomeration. It is because of the consolidation of all of us, all monks, all people, not only the members of this place, this Minnesota Buddhist Vihara. Many people, even other states, some other states, people are, when they listen to the Dhamma talk, whenever they listen to the chanting in the world, they all became happy. You all can become very happy about this center, Minnesota Buddhist Vihara, under the guidance of Venerable Nayaka Mahathera. Day by day you can see your temple is developing, improving. It is developing. When you see this day by day, you all can be very happy. So friends, today also you all got together to perform this wonderful and marvelous, unparalleled, extraordinary, great pinkama, this great meritorious deed. By participating, supporting the Sangha, you all got this results of this wonderful meritorious deed. As we all got together this morning, you all offered the breakfast dana, and after that, the lunchtime, you brought your own dishes. You made your own dishes by yourself, spending the hard-earned money, dharmically, righteously earned money. You brought dana and offered the first portion of your dana in the name of the Buddha by recollecting the great virtues of the Buddha. And you all offered the dana to the Mahasangha. At the same time, you offered this special robe called Kathina robe. By doing all these meritorious deeds, we all acquire a great deal of merit today. Let's now, in conclusion, share this merit with our dearly departed relatives. Especially we want to share merit with the departed parents of Tepul. Tepul's father, mother and sister, they all passed away. This year, at this temple, Minnesota Buddhist Vihara, the Kathina was sponsored by Tepul and Sumudu, together with their two kids and the family members, friends like brothers and sisters. They all supported them to perform this wonderful meritorious deed. Now you all can think of your mom, your dad, who did wonderful job to raise you. It is because of your mom and dad you are here. You are on your own feet. Therefore, it is our gratitude, it is our responsibility to share merit with our parents. Whenever we get a chance, we have to share merit with them. So, as we all did a wonderful meritorious deed today, we can share this merit with them. May they rejoice this merit. May their sansaric journey be peaceful. May they all attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. With that good thoughts, let's recite the stanza and share merit with the departed parents, relatives and friends and all. Idang vo ñātinang hotu sukhita hontu ñātayo. Idang vo ñātinang hotu Sukhita huntu ñātayo idang vo ñātinang Sukhita huntu ñātayo. Let's share merit with all devas, all angels, deities. May they rejoice this merit. May they protect us by the power of all this merit. May they attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. With that chords, let's recite the stanza and share merit with all devas and with all beings. Ittavata cha amhehi samgatang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Ittavata cha amhehi samgatang punya sampadang sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Ittavata cha amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Akasatta cha bhummatta devanaga mahitika punyang tang anumoditva cirang rakkantu loka sasanang. Akasatta ca bhummatta devanaga mahitika punyang tang anumoditva ciran rakkantu dhamma desanang. Akasatta ca bhummatta devanaga mahitika punyang tang anumoditva ciran rakkantu parang. May all devas rejoice this merit. May all our dearly departed relatives rejoice this merit. May we all attain perpetual bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu.